Hello and welcome to Cities Skylines in the city of Elysium. We're back here, we have a neighborhood to complete and to make sure that everything is working as it should. And we'll definitely make good use of everything that's available for us. And we will keep building, detailing, answering questions and having a chat because there is a lot to cover today. And the more we do, the better, I would say. So, jumping into the area that we were building before. This is the area we do have all the road layout in there. Everything is ready to go, and we will start working on it. I think what I need to do is take a look around first, see if we have enough parking in here, if that's better. It is definitely better than it was before. Looks like everything has, well, not that everything has parking space, but a few buildings here and there, but it's much better than what we had before. So we have this parking, that parking, there are plenty of options. I also want to do more parking space near this area because I felt like it was needed. And we're getting like a lot of people parking here, so I will definitely go for that. Maybe instead of the entrance via this road, I will do via this one from the train station this time, because we already have two nodes very close together, and that would make a little bit more sense in my opinion to get that happening on the other side there. So let's do the big one, and now I have the option to do one like this, so we have more. You know what, we could make it connect this not this in here and over there, but at the same time, do I want something as big as that? I might want something like that, to be honest. We could go. How do I make this happen? I want to leave a little bit of space in there. I want to make this one happen, and then hopefully I can, yes, just connect those in there. And for this, I will bring this a little bit further. And then we make sure we have the right heights in there. Good. I will take the trees now. Otherwise, as you know, it will take me a very long time to do that. Let's move that over there. This we bring over here. And we then can work on some detailing in here. Just want to move those trees that are on the roads, just branches hanging. That's alright, I don't mind that. But those are the ones that we need to move. Now that we have it, I think what I'll do, I'll grab those in here and I'll add a few options for priority parking. I also want to do some options for EVs, and then as always, we add this. And I believe we can do this one and extend this a little bit further. Let's do that. And all the way through here. Beautiful. They're starting to use it already. Nice. Maybe we just jump straight into this and start adding some detailing around here as well. What I was thinking, well, I wasn't thinking that much, but what I'd like to do is work with some bushes that we have, not this one. I think I have some better options that we could do in here. Like this is another good option. This is actually, I think, the one that I was thinking about. Just do a double check. Could use this blue azalea. Let's see. Hey Tegan, how are you? Tsunami. Not today, I would say. Been doing quite a few of those, well, not quite a few, but made some by mistake, some accidents, and did on the previous city as well. Okay, good. For now, we are building, not doing. There we go. Not doing any tsunamis yet. Now that I look at this, they might not use this as much because the entrance is on the other side. But you know what? That makes more sense. I could add another entrance maybe over here or something like that. I don't know if I want to do that yet. We'll see. I'm good. I'm good, thank you. I've been on the computer the whole day today since I woke up, which is not great, but it's was to do good things, recording stuff, testing new games and things like that. So it was fun, ended up being fun. Fun day all around. How about you? Alright, some more options for them in there. That's pretty good. Those are on trains? Yes, they are. And no one is using that. Take a look at the line. Let's see where that goes. That's... Oh, I have to leave that open. Yeah. Let's see. If I bring my line 2, this one goes all the way. Yeah, go straight. Good. And I believe this connects over here. Yeah, it does. We don't have anyone on this station though. That's interesting because this was one of the most used stations in here. I wonder why. May have to redo the lines in there. And I think I'll do it. One goes straight into this area, the other one goes in there, so it's pretty easy to set them up. Let's go and do it. Hey, hello, how are you? What are your impressions from the GameCon Crane events if you watch it? Yes, I did watch it. Well, first of all, I think it was an awesome idea to do what they've done there with the crane and all of that. I think it was a pretty fun idea, but I think the execution, at least for the first round, was a little bit not great. A lot of audio issues and could barely hear some people. So that I didn't like. Now the second thing that I've noticed was that I knew this was going to happen. There's a reason for that, so it's okay. It's not like a huge deal, but it's something that I think it's worth mentioning. Is that there wasn't anyone from the actual Cities Skylines community. No actual creators from Cities Skylines. Can I get? Hold on. Oh, I can't get in there. All right. Put it on the other side. But no content creators that know how to play the game was actually in there. That was a little bit odd for me. And I understand that they want more visibility, so bringing in new people or new creators from other areas and other hello Chris, how are you? And from other games or categories or whatever you can say it. But I understand that it's important to create awareness, and that is good. Now, I would love to see a mix of those creators then. Some known creators and some new streamers like we've seen. So I think that was what was missing there. But then, obviously, playing the game, I think was good. Second round was much better, in my opinion, with creators that had knew more about the game and knew what to do. So we got to see a little bit more in those areas. And I think that's more or less the take from it. For the game itself, I think it's fantastic. I think, as you know, I mentioned that on TikTok, on YouTube, and on my Discord, I do have early access to the game. I've played only 7 hours today, and just trying to learn, understand, and think about what we can do. So it's been quite an enjoyable experience as well, and I really like it. Hey Q, hello, how are you? How's your world? Great to see you. Yeah, it's been pretty cool. I think you got in at the right moment there when I was talking about like experiencing Cities Skylines 2 and having the early access to it. It's been quite fun and time consuming with 7 hours just today. But I'm enjoying it. I'm really liking what I've seen so far. Good, how are you? Yeah, pretty good, Chris, pretty good. Had a really nice day today, so can't complain. Alright, this corner, I think I mentioned that I would do a park in there, so we will do a park in there. And very shortly, we do have some demands still for both commercial and offices, so I'll get some offices in here, but then I'll get some commercial on this side just to see what happens in there. You sound excited, which is what it's all about. Yeah, definitely. I couldn't be more excited about this, to be honest. Was something that we were always, well, I say always, but we were waiting for a few years, right? And when we got the news that that was actually going to happen, I think we all just was really excited and waiting for it. And then Dev Diaries and all of those weekly Dev Diaries, they did help make me more excited and really wanting to play the game. So yeah, definitely am excited about that. It's been a long time that I've seen this, and I was trying to fix this roundabout, so I think we got it right now. Yeah, it's all good. And I hope they can get into there a little bit faster, which was the issue before that we were seeing there. I also want to make it a bit of a curve, so it's more natural to get in and out. There we go. Beautiful. Each Dev Diary is making me more hyped than ever. Yes, when you think that it's all you you've heard enough, then there's a new one that is like, oh, that's really cool. I want to see that. I want to try that. And oh, this is fantastic. I'm really enjoying those as well. It's been quite fun. Chris is saying that he watched the Gamescom CS2 thing as well. It was just awful. Audio was bad and they had no idea what they were doing. Yep, that was basically what I said as well. The second round was a little bit better, especially with the audio and the people that were building, but still, I think they missed the opportunity to have a mix of famous or current content creators for Cities Skylines and also new content creators or streamers in there. I think that's my take. But you know, was a great idea. It's just it's hard to get some things right, but I think it's fine. You'll see a lot more on the 8th of September. We'll be able to publish some videos, to do a live stream, and that's coming. So, but for everyone on TikTok, I won't be able to, I'm not allowed, I should say, to stream on both platforms. I'll have to stream on YouTube only. So I'll post a message when I do it, if I do it, and when I do it, and you all know where to find me and what I'll be streaming. Chris also saying that he's excited for the game, just don't know if I'll play it on release, as there are many other games coming out I want to play. Yes, there are so good games coming out lately that's been a little bit crazy, to be honest. I've been like really surprised with the amount of good games coming out recently. It's great, like I love it, but I don't have the time to play all of them. As you know, I've been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate 3, and that game is huge, and it was taking me like a long time to play it. Now with Cities Skylines 2, it's gonna be a nightmare for me, so I will see what happens. Abby, hello, welcome, how are you? Do I have access to CS2? Yes, I do. AQ saying that I think that roundabout is screaming for some threes. This one, right? Yeah, it definitely is screaming for one of the 3 special. Just one more 3, and then you have something like, let me find. Yeah, something like this bit in here. I'll get to that in a second. The day after was quite good. I watched a streamer which did show a lot. Yeah, exactly. And that was good. And then I think that was worth it. Because people were actually able to see, to ask, to understand, and to notice when trucks are turning right in here. Let's stop that. There we go. Don't do that. Don't. I said don't. Well, as we are here, 3 times. All right. Let's play around with this a little bit. I'm saying he's doing great. I'm very well at it. Thank you for asking. How much space is Cities Skylines 2 gonna take on the computer? I think it was 6.2 gigas for the download alone, not for the actual install. So usually install will take a little bit more space, plus all your city saves, right? I will use, what will I use here? I use the big one. It's been a long time that we've done that one. So I'll do 2 lines there. One here and one around here. And then we do curve mode over here. And from there we go kind of the same thing in here. Yeah, starting to make some details in there. That's a nice oval bounce, thank you. Your cities are so beautiful on the shorts. Oh, thank you, I'm glad you like it. I need to do a little bit more of the shorts and the TikToks on the city as well. I've been only doing the new stuff that's coming out for Cities Skylines. So yeah, I need to do some of the city ones again. It's just, I'll be honest, just lack of time really to do all of this. But we'll get there, I guess. Give me this one. Don't need anything too fancy in here. Maybe even a rock or two would work in there. Let's see. Imagine if you could build military bases and have tanks and armored vehicles driving around. Yeah, some people really like it. I'm kind of... I prefer not to have the military stuff. More of a pacifist myself. But you know, that's a bit for everyone, I guess.
Don't you want money for nothing? Yeah, you do. What's the catch? There is one. Anyone who wants it can have it. You just have to ask for it. Our 3 days.
Jurassic World Evolution DLC 2. Oh, really? I didn't know about that one. I've seen the game. I haven't played it, but I've seen the game, and the game is awesome. It's been on my wish list for a long time, but as you know, didn't have time to play it. The challenge is to find something that fits in here. Oh, hold on. I may have... Can I use the same trick that we did with the trees? No, we can't, unfortunately. I could make it work though. Hold up, I think I have an idea. We can use the rocks and get the plants in the middle there. And kind of have that feeling of this is a little bit overgrown as well. It's a lot of buildings leveling up in here. What's going on? They love trees as well, of course. Oh, I like it. I may do the same on this side though. Like just duplicate everything and copy and paste on that side. This is actually pretty cool. I love these bushy grass. They are so tiny, but they fit really well and they mix well with the other plants that we have. I don't use this enough. Get this here. I should actually do that as well. White Diamond, hello, hi, how are you? Lover, not a fighter. Yeah. Beautiful combo, thank you. Just... Well, I put this down, so this will live forever now. Oof. Let's be careful in here and not do what I just did. Hold on, I don't need nodes, I don't need segments. I can get this all, not those, and we can duplicate that. Change the direction slightly so it looks the other way. For now, I feel like we might be missing something in the middle there. Might be wrong though. Give me this, remove all the connections. Add this in there. Alright, starting to look better and better. Also need to put some rules on this roundabout here because I've seen some cars on this lane trying to get in there. Yeah, like this one. I'm on the phone, on a highway, in a forest, so I may lose connection. That's alright, yeah. But in any case, I'll thank you already for joining. Appreciate that. And he's saying that he played the first one, the Jurassic World. It was pretty fun. I think power making a like overwhelming thing in CS2 is going to be annoying, I think. Hope I can turn it off. Power making. Yeah, I'm going to be all right. I don't know what you're saying about power making. Do you mean the power lines and getting the power plants all in the right place? Is that what we're saying? I think that the power thing in CS2 is more realistic now. I guess we just have to wait and see how everything works together. Yeah, I think it's worth mentioning that you don't really need to add all those power lines. They help you on larger cities though, but you can avoid them altogether if you want. I think that's something we can say. And what do I have in here? Let's see. Just adding some close to that area. I may use some of the new ones, these ones as well, because they are a little bit larger and we can kind of tie these areas together. Yeah, and then looking if we have any other smaller option in here that I can use. No, not really. I think we can dot these around as well. One over there. And we go around and get things going. Cool. All right. Dante, hello, how are you? Love this roundabout. Oval about. Yeah. It's just, it's here, you know? I'm talking about stuff, so doing some detailing while we do that. It's always nice, help the city. I most like building big cities and not realism. All right. Do you need a crossing for pedestrians to get to the tower? Not really. I don't want to do that. And the reason is this is just for firefighters, right? They'll just run over there. I don't really want to do any crossings in here. Otherwise, pedestrians will actually use it. Why are you waiting there? It's so weird. Let me sort this out. Good. But I will remove some of those because I definitely don't need that. Alright. This should work slightly better. And I think that's it. We don't need to overdo this. Looks good. There's some vegetation in there and help with the area, I should say. What do you think? Chris is saying, I know what you mean. This is a thing I have mentioned in comments on Joy's and the Firebox videos. They have to be careful to not push management into the game and forget what people want to build cities. Completely agree. And I don't think anyone should be worried about that. That is not a problem. If you want to micromanage things, you can have fun. You don't need to. Just keep that in mind.
Some of it rhymes, but that's about it. Keep it right here, 90s pop.
I have CS1 on PS4 and planning on getting CS2 on PC. That's pretty good, yeah. I love that with the rocks and the bushes. Cool, I'm glad you do. It's a quick one. What about octagon about? Oh, that'll be a challenge. We can try it someday. By the way, subscribe to you after watching your shorts a bit. I subscribe and join the stream. Oh, thank you. So, welcome. Official welcome to you and to everyone else that has recently subscribed or followed here on YouTube or TikTok. And I really appreciate all your comments, all your time watching the videos, suggestions. And as you can see, AQ gave some suggestions and we've done this. So this is for you. This city is basically for you. But welcome everyone and thank you very much. I really appreciate your time and your support. Nice. This is really good. Now I'm seeing some train backup in here as well. That's interesting. Why do we have this big backup of trains? Well, I say big backup. There's just 2 trains backing up in there. One's gone, this will go, this will go, this will be free to move. Still no one using this train line. I wonder if we should actually remove it if they're not using. And at the same time, I want to take a look on the other side just to be sure that this station is actually, yeah, 348 people using this station. But no passengers on either of those lines. I think the metro lines have actually fixed that. And if we open this, we can take a look at this one. Yeah. Yeah, there's plenty of people using this line over here. And we have the monorail in here as well. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of people using that as well. Right? That's good to see. I might remove the train lines then, if they're not being used, then there is no reason why we just remove vehicles and leave one. Just to make it, I don't know, it's fun to have the trains going around. It makes sense. this area here, we need to do some zoning. We said that this would be low density, and we would transition to high density over there. Can do low density over here as well. Maybe I'll do on the blocks at the front side for this bush side. So we have a police station. Oh, I did the European one. I will do the right one. There we go. Look much better. And they are already working. I'll also make random cars on this one. Clinics, they are working. We will get... Well, to celebrate Cities Skylines 2, let's use the European style one. Alright, we have a couple of parks to do. I think I mentioned this one. Actually, not sure if I'll keep this here or if I'll move down there. I think I'll keep it. We'll figure out. Let's see what we can do in there. And also let me take a look at the messages. Why are they stopping on the roundabout to let traffic in? Yeah, I think this is all sorted now. It's just not configured properly. Now they're just going. Well, tourists will annoy the firefighters, yeah. Is this Cities Skylines 2? No, Cities Skylines 1. You'll be able to see Cities Skylines 2 here on the channel on the 8th of September. So a couple of weeks to go. Hello, Cities Skylines Engineering. Hello, how are you? ...2024, the Explorer, first one. Yeah, definitely first one, Cities Skylines 1. So many people walking here as well. We need to add some crossings. Make it a little bit better for them. As I'm here, I'll already do this part, so things are done in advance for a change. There we go. Maybe over here as well. Good, good. I think they're coming from the metro station, if I'm not wrong. From here. Oh, 390 people in there. Yeah. Seems like it. Look at how many people there. Very, very nice. Keep on going. Keep on going. Did TikTok ban in Montana take effect? Not sure. How long away was the airport from the harbor in the drive short? Well, that's another city, so I can't show you from here, but in this city we do have an airport, which is right here, by the way. So the city that you see on my TikToks and shorts, they are from my Let's Play that I have every Wednesday on YouTube. So that's where they come from. This city we just do on live stream with your suggestions and everything. Over 200 people, yeah. It's sad that the monorail is not in CS2. Yeah, true. But I don't know. That's so much in there already. It's fine. Nice to see the people using the different kinds of public transport available to them. Yeah, that's really good to see. I like to usually look at this corner here because they do use the buses a lot, they use the monorail, and we do have a metro stop in here. Yeah, so you kind of see all of these movements of people there, here, and that's really, really nice. Maybe as DLC, monorail came with DLC for CS1 too. Yeah. CS1 still gonna get DLCs? No, that's done. No more updates as well. Yeah, there you go, Chris, thank you. Great looking city, thank you. Thank you, Abby. See you later. Hello, James. How are you? Oh, good to see you. It's been a long time. Do you do zoning or hand place down? Oh, I just do zoning. If you look at everything here, it's everything zoned. With very, very rare exceptions, I'll put buildings down, but it's almost everything is zoned in there. I like the random effect that this creates, and I don't have much control over what shows and what doesn't. So I quite like that. And I start looking at park, but definitely know that we need a cafe, right? You know this. You know that what's coming. Any parks need a cafe, and trees everywhere. Where do I get these now? That's another story. I think I'll get a couple in here because one is never enough. And put something like this in here, and then I can do a bit of detailing in there, or maybe, yeah, I think I can do some buildings in here. I also use this one. I always use the green one, so can change a little bit. And this goes maybe here. And that's about it of buildings. Don't want to overdo that. Good to hear, James. That's good to hear. Hello, Ray. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Keep it real.
Also, Amagus, Chivalry, and Cities Skylines Engineering, thank you very much for all the gifts. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you very, very much.
It's a tale about opening
Trees, cafes, and benches.
and inventing the most efficient means
Exactly.
of shipping and packaging.
So you can go there, you can eat. You have place to eat over there as well.
You have to look up
And now you just need, you guess,
into another
trees.
house, home, and that truly is the greatest.
Loving the curvy roads. Yeah,
Every Wednesday at
well, that's what I like to do.
television event, a box
Been playing around a little bit with some grids. That's not really my thing, but I'm trying to do a little bit of a mix, because when you actually look into cities, you do have places where they make sense and they are actually more efficient. So if you watch City Planner Plays, you'll know how to explain that very, very well, much better than I do. But I do like to have this type of format. And as you can see, I'm doing a mix, here, because this is commercial and offices, it makes sense to have it in there. If we look across the into the island in here, you see that here at the downtown, it's kind of a mix as well. You do have a more gridded layout, but you have roads cutting through and waving across that, which these I really like to do to break the grids. But you do have where we started the city. I try to break patterns using these type of patterns as well. And then yeah, you have areas like this where it's just organic, following the terrain and things like that. We have a little bit of this in here as well. A lot of that happening in this area over here. Actually, almost all this area, just the waterfront. And again, commercial and offices at the waterfront in here. So it makes sense to have it this way. But yeah, and on the other side here is again a little bit of both. You have the more organic layout and you have the grids. And again, I try to break the monotony of grids with the roads there. And I think that works for me. Cities look more interesting that way, I would say. Altogether, one more tree. The more you say it, the more you have. I want to do some of those because we do have them in some place in the city. They are nice. Feel like I'll hide some jacarandas in the middle here. Like right there. Maybe one close to the entrance here. And I think that's enough. Just one more tree over here. Maybe another one there as well. You see, I can't stop. There you go. Just here. That. Enough. Close it. Otherwise, I'll never stop.
This is 90s pop, and I'm
Yeah, it's nice breaking up a pattern and make it look interesting. Cool. And I'll come back, Abe.
Stay tuned.
Cool city. Thank you, Teal. Thank you very much. Getting there. Getting there. Now, I still don't know exactly what I want to do here. I don't think I'll do an official park, like with the park entrance and all of that. I think that might be just detailing in here. Let's use our technique of layers. If you don't know what that is, well, keep watching, you'll learn. So we start closer to the roads. We start with something very low. And these flowers, they are very, very low. As you can see, although they are the size of a pedestrian, I promise you, they are very small. I'll do this in here, and then we can do a bit of a curve in there. Less curve. Even less curve. There we go. I think this works. And we go all the way there. So this is the first layer, right? Something very low and not too tall. And then there are a few ways of doing this, but today I'll go to the third level, which is the tallest one, where you actually add the trees that you want. And I do want one tree that we have in here. What is that? Not here. And there we go. This one. Because I want then here. Like this is really, really tall. But that's exactly what I'm going for. Then I'll do some of those other trees in there. I'm considering these all the same layer size. They are all taller trees. And hopefully when I finish all of these, you understand what I'm talking about. And I'm keeping the same type of trees here on purpose because I just want them in this area. I don't want anything else. With the exception of one jacaranda that will have a little place in here. We'll get there in a second. One more. Alright, give me the jacaranda and that'll be on this corner over here. Beautiful. Now for the other layer, and that's the middle layer by the way, we will use something between this height and that height. And that will go basically covering the transition between those. And then I will show you from the road height and explain why this makes sense. Right, I think. Oh, we still need a few more over here. Alright, do I want any more shrubs in this area? Might do those in here. I know that we have them somewhere close by, so I'll use that. And I think that'll be it potentially. Yeah, so let's close this. Let's change the camera and look from here. So now this is how it looks. And what I'm going for in here, so working with layers, is basically working with the smaller elements that you have in the front, and then you start going up as you get into the back of this area. Because otherwise you can see, if you put all the trees at the front, you can't see the bushes at the back there or the flowers. So create these layers and stack them like that. So you create this variation and it looks like you have even more in there than you actually do. And it's usually how you do landscaping as well, because you work with these layers. And for example, if you have a fence at the back there, the taller trees would be there, then you have some bushes and then some small detailing at the front there to give you this nice little view. And look at this, looks like it's a forest in there, and when this is just a very, very small corner in here. If you look at this, oh, I like that. I'm proud. Very nice jungle in the middle of the concrete jungle in there. You just can't build bike lanes everywhere, it's not realistic. Oh, well, not looking for realistic in that sense. And why cities can't have bike lanes everywhere as well? I understand that usually they are not everywhere. There are areas that I don't do, but we made some agreements in the middle, at the beginning of the build, that we would try to connect as much as possible with bike roads, with a few exceptions like areas like this, where you have some industry That's the word I'm looking for, sorry. But yeah, this was agreed with the viewers, so it's not something that I'm doing just because, you know. I go there and we try to add as much as possible. Some areas we don't have, like this one. Other areas, this is just grass, it's not even bike lane. But yeah, this part is fully on bike lanes. I don't remember here. Yeah, here there is a mix as well. We kind of did some bike highways where you get into areas. But depending on the area that we are building, I understand where you're coming from. And I agree. Realistically speaking, they are not there. But at the same time, why not build something that I think would be really nice, especially on a flat land like this. If you think about Netherlands, for example, it's all bike lanes everywhere. So it does make sense in some situations. John, hello, welcome, and thank you for the follow. And I see you're from Australia as well. Welcome. Let me show around because I do have some message on YouTube and I actually need some water as well. Let's see. How did you get 142,000 people? My population go down after 80. I don't know, just building. We've been building the city for a long time, so yeah. Imagine there were multiplayer in Cities Skylines too. Yeah, that would be awesome. I will really enjoy that. And JC, look at this area. It's all grass, no bike lanes. So I hope this looks a little bit better for you. Hello, Zao. How are you? Welcome back. Welcome back. Some really nice areas. And as always, industry creating issues everywhere.
Where it is. He's here right where it's at. 90s pop.
Is this a new release? No, not yet. We'll be able to show you Cities Skylines 2 on the 8th of September. So I'll post a message on TikTok, but I'll be live streaming or doing a video. I haven't decided yet, but it looks like a live stream on YouTube on that day. And also thank you everyone for all the likes. I really appreciate that. We are with almost 500 likes on TikTok. That's quite a lot. Thank you very much.
The Brontosaurus. For millennia, these gentle and graceful
And on YouTube, for some reason, I can't see the number of likes there. But thank you everyone for the likes.
Their mere existence
Really appreciate it.
formed the landscape and made a lasting impact on our world.
Alright, this is starting to form and to fill up.
By using their
What we
eons old
don't have in here is... Oh, we just need to
making it
fix
the
this,
oldest form of
I
recycling
believe.
there is.
Yeah,
Dino oil. Embrace the power
there we go. Bring those lines back, please.
Hey y'all, this is Tina.
There we go.
Quick pro tip I learned from my girl GK. Bag a snack. That's it. It's
We have any here? Yes, we did.
for the hunger attack. What you want? An attack?
Alright, this looks a little bit better.
But it's nice. These are hungry times.
Cool. I want to add a little bit more of the buildings that we need in here. How are we with unemployment? Pretty good, actually. Alright. So I could add more. Actually, I'm thinking, could we add any unique building in this area? is actually a bit too big for the area. I could make it fit. Just don't know if it's the right building. Might be actually. Yeah, I think I'll go with that. That's the posh mall, by the way. Very posh mall. Hello Jax, welcome. Welcome back. Can you name bus stations in CS1? And you can name these bus stations. Yes, you can go and change. For example, this one we could call Industry Square Bus Station, which is the name of this area. Hello Tuk Tuk, yes, that's Cities Skylines 1. What's the style of the house? That is, I think that's called international style. I haven't applied any specific theme or anything like that. They're all vanilla buildings and not European, I think, just to make that clear, not the European buildings. Even bus stops, yeah. Just have to select the buses when they are running their route, and there you can select the stops and name them, which is basically, let me find a bus. Where the bus is when you need it. There you go. Basically go in here. Oh, actually, can you, Jax? I think you can if you use a mod, not if you're just in here. Unless I'm very, very wrong. I don't think you can change the stop name. I can change the bus name, but not, if you look at the line detail, not the line overview, you can actually change that name. No worries, Ape. Yeah, the stop, the actual stop, it's a mod that you have to use to change that. So many people here. Do we need more buses? Let me see. I don't think so, but it's always good to double check. Yeah, no, it's more than enough. All right. From the Green City DLC or something like that. Not this area though, Nazal. This is the international. There is no style applied to that. We do, I think we do have an area here. I may be wrong though. I may have not done that in this city. Just looking around, trying to find. Yeah, I don't think we applied the Green City building anywhere in here. Just quick look on this side as well. Yeah, I haven't. This is all international. What Nazal is saying is that this city specialization, self-sufficient buildings from the Green Cities DLC. Are pretty cool though, like I love those buildings. Maybe we change this area into that. I think that would be cool to actually do. These are mostly residential, so let's go for it. Have to speed things up so the buildings will regrow, but that'll be pretty cool to see. And you see how different those new buildings they will be. As you can see, there are details in wood. You see like a lot of wood in there. You see some green walls and things like that as well. Let's wait for this one to grow. Yeah, again, wood textures. The lower the level, the more wood you have, the higher the level, more green will be there. This one has wood texture as well. Then you have those in here with solar roof and again a lot of wood texture. But yeah, they'll grow soon and we'll see how that all looks like. But yeah, I think if we can add, there we go. Remove this, please.
This is Tina, and you're frequently listening to 90s pop. Sometimes it's commercials, sometimes it's me.
Want this park right there so we can detail around it.
On the right frequency. Keep it free, right?
And I don't think we do have anything on a good size that would fit in here. Yeah, I think I'm happy with what we have in there. Give us quite a nice collection of attractions in this area. Very, very good. All right. So this would have to be a little bit of high density in there still. And I'll use offices in here to provide a buffer for the noise pollution. As you can see, high density commercial area produces quite a lot of noise, and building this will create a buffer. And when we build commercial in here, you don't have issue with noise anymore. Let's bring that on. I think we have the parking here, so that'll be transition into low density. And I might do something like that, where I transition to low density on this side. And that's pretty good. Let's take a look at service in the area as well, because I don't remember doing much in here. Like this road, I completely agree that we definitely don't need bike lanes in there. All right, so service, this is what I need to take a look at. How we with electricity, we are good. Water, it's good enough. Garbage, pretty good. Health, we do have one building here, another one there, hospital over here, that's fine. What about death care? We do have enough. Good. In childcare, we have one in here. covers all this area, and the elder care is in there. Very good as well. Fire department, we have few, but I also feel that we could have one around here to help this area out. They will be a lot happier having one here. Look at that. Please have one over here. I believe I would do one around this area. Very likely to be here. Schools. We have one school and a high school. Let's take a look. Do we need more elementary schools? No, we should be alright. Okay. And parks. Well, would be good to have one around here. A dog park in there would be really nice for the residents. Did want to mess with the buildings in there, but I think there's no way around that. Everyone happy. Very, very good. TT, thank you for sharing the live. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. All right. Do I have to fix this as well? I do. Very smart of you all. Just making sure that this is all working. Like, for example, the lines are actually showing up. What happened here is that these highways, they are all workshop assets and they've been updated, but their updates broke a few things in here, especially with the lines that you can see from intersection marking tool. Like, it's an easy fix, but it's kind of annoying to keep going around to do that. As you can see, it's just a little wiggle in the road there, and it's all sorted. Oh, doing well today. Going quite a lot. I really like it. How's this area coming along, by the way? Yeah, we're starting to see some of the green rooftops in there. That's pretty good. This is level 3. As I mentioned, the higher the level, the greener it gets. These ones as well, that one. So we start all changing how it looks, and will look a lot greener on level 5. Nice area here, by the way. Okay, let's go at the back there and add some more commercial. Looks like they'll love it. This area will potentially be car park. I'm pretty sure we'll need that in there. Let's take a look. Yeah. Yes, we do need it. Yes, the need for car parks has increased quite a lot. We can do that. Jack saying, I recall you're using the highway over walls. Yeah, that's correct. Recently, I discovered they have some cool things in adaptive networks, new bridge slumps, etc. Yeah, they updated that, I think, 2 weeks ago, and added a bunch of that stuff in there. It's quite cool, actually. But the only problem is that it affected some areas in the city, and that wasn't the fun part. So let me see if I can find anything else that is broken. Yeah, like this, as you can see, wasn't like that before, and now you have to go and fix all those corners. Also, looking from far away, the merges, they are not looking great, as you can see all here, but when you get closer, it's all working as it should. That's just unfortunate, because I really like these assets for highway. One of the best in my opinion. Was suggested for me by Airless, so yeah, really nice.
Hey y'all, this is Tina. Doing good. And like it's
Yeah, and that IMT is happening to me as well. Every time I load the game, the markings appear and have to bring them back by touching and move it. Yeah,
I do not know
y'all can't wait for Cities 2. Along with other creators, will be able to post S2 videos since September 8th. Yeah, that is just a caveat. There is not since September 8th. It's on September 8th. We'll be able to post a few times, but all the creators that have early access will have to release on September 8th. And then you have a few days or weeks without new content from gameplay. So there are some rules that we have to follow there. Hello Shuka, how are you? Welcome. Really good to have you here. Where do I make a nice entrance for this? I think I can. I don't know if I can pull this up, but I'll try. That'll look weird at the beginning, I know it. I might need a smaller parking there, but we'll see. And then we can use, well, if I'm using the broken one, kind of want to use this. And we can see how that all looks. Why did you came through the car park and turn around there? Come on. I need some segments. Oh, let me grab that segment. And kind of okay. I don't know if I like it though. Feels weird. I think I'll change the type there. I use the one that's a little bit smaller and can extend a little bit longer as well. Could do a big junction there, but I don't think that will look good. So what I'll do, I'll bring this over here and try to make this as straight as possible. Then we'll play around with the distance in here. There we go. And if I can grab this. Yeah, won't let me. So what I can do is use node controller and try to mess around in here. There we go. It's already looking better in there. This one though, I want to go here. Also remove the crossing. We'll do our hours later. Good. All right. Better. I like it. Do you want me to random generate district names? No, thank you. Glad I could make it for a few minutes today. City is looking sharp. Thank you very much. It's only September 8th? Yes, initially, yes. Strange rule. Yeah, there are some strange rules, but it's very, very early access as well, so I'm still happy about that. I'm not gonna lie. I still rather have it than not have it. And I think that'll be pretty cool actually to see what we can do and share with everyone a little bit of the city progress. Hold on. I always mess it up. Like sometimes I forget one, sometimes I do one where I shouldn't. I think I got it right now. Good. All of them happily coming to park over here. How nice. Alright, more messages. Shuka was here before, but hi. That's original, Chris. That's original. Cool. All right. Yeah, early access also, no matter what. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. Like, it's been a fantastic experience, so can't complain. Bro, what all mods do you use? Do you have it in your profile? I do have on any videos on my YouTube. Obviously, Cities Skylines videos. There, my list is there. I have a list of assets and a list of mods that I use. Or on the Discord server as well. You can type exclamation mods on the Cities Skylines channel and you can see that. Unfortunately, I can't leave. There's no way for me to leave it on TikTok. It's pretty hard, but I do have it. Make a second entrance on the opposite side so less cars slow down for that tight corner. There is a problem in doing that in here. That'll be too close to those two junctions, especially this one, and that will mess the traffic flow in this area if we do that. I think that's the only reason why I wouldn't do this. If that's alright. If you say that's fine, let's do it anyway, I can do it, but I think it would make sense to actually have it in here only. Cheeseman, hello, how are you?
Tina
Welcome,
Bennett,
welcome.
Pop in the shop on 90s Pop, and we're talking about the Urban Beat Throwdown. With a city
Yeah, mods.
Beats, bustin', wicked, jankin', urban poets
Cool.
get together.
How is that other area over there looking? It's looking much, much better now with the new green self-sufficient beauties. I always get that wrong. Alright. That's pretty cool. Still some more areas to grow in this region, but we are getting there. There's also this front in here that we said that will be high density as well. We will work on that. But there's still a lot of buildings growing. There is a lot of zoning in here. So let's just speed things up and keep working on that. Maybe do some detailing in this area. I think I know what's going in this place. And if you look at our planters, we do have our mini parks, which are these. Oh, in your face. I think I'll move that across this area and try to follow this road on the left side here. And we can always play with the shapes as well and the way they are looking. Can leave a gap between them so people can actually walk there. And maybe on this one so cars can actually get into that car park. We might turn this around and connect those. All right. For this side, I think we could do something like this. Don't need to overdo more than I already did. Well, you know what? I say don't need to, but I will do one more. As always, just one more. All right, bring a little bit, something a little bit different in there. Love those pedestrians, yeah. I do love them as well. But do they love you back? Yes. That's a big question. Very loaded questions. I would love to imagine that they do, but you know. Can that Canal Side monorail station be named Canal Side or Canalia? I'll call it Canal Side because Canalia has some other connotations in other languages. So you decide to make all together. So let's make it all together. There we go. Very good. And how is the string? What do you mean, how is the string? The string, the river? Or the live string? Live string is great, I would say. I'm having fun. I hope you are as well. Greece, yes. you know how it goes. I might do the big ones over here. Hold on. I'm sorry, I don't care about cars getting in there. That'll be a 3 over there. Alright. On this side then. I was thinking about doing another car park in there, but I don't think that will actually be good. And we can do our little trick in here for the car parks because we do need more. Alright, just need to change this a little bit. Hold on. I think that'll be it. I go in here, there. Okay, now it's hidden car park in there. As it should be. Can I come up with district names? Yeah, when we need to name a new district, we can do that. That's all right. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, Shuka. The cars driving that parking lot, turning around and driving out again. Yeah, they just looking for a place to park, but this doesn't seem to be enough space for them to park in there. It deserves to be on the BIFA scale of popularity. Oh, thank you very much. BIFA is on another level though, I would say. All right, we can. There's some possible zoning in here. You know what? I think in this corner I will do that. Not here though. I don't think that is the right place for zoning. But I think over here that would work. And I see a space that I can use very well. And that space would be right here. There's some challenging place to place the trees in here, but we'll manage that. I think
That one stopped the clock.
we can use these flowers over here.
We all want to be prepared. We all
And
want to
maybe-
be sure that the people we leave behind don't think we're jerks. That's where finally
Something like this.
provide peace of
Kind
mind.
of a
You rest in peace. For a small monthly salary,
protection, not protection area, but just
knowing that
delimiting this area. But then I look at this and it doesn't make sense. So what I'll do, I'll actually follow the road in here.
We're back, and we're about to take another question from our listeners. Hey Tina, do you believe there are alligators living in the sewers? Well, yes I do. In fact, I'm pretty sure there's a whole
And one more over there. That's fine.
like with clowns and stuff.
Then we do obviously some more trees in this area,
Although not the fun kind.
because that's all you need in life.
Either that or it was
And give me some pine trees, because they
you're listening to 90s pop.
should be there. All right, that is good. I think one more in here. Just did one. You didn't see two in there, I promise. And one in the middle. Good. And then it gives, all right, gives another look to this building. That's nice. And I have to go lurk watching in background, but I need to get to work on some things. No worries, thanks for joining, Shuka, and I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. And yes, technically they are just roads with parking space, so vehicles do such maneuvers. Yeah. Alright, so we now have this little spot in here. Oh, I like this spot. I'm enjoying the detailing around the area now. It's really, really nice. Okay, in here I think I'll follow the same pattern because it's kind of the same area, so it makes sense, I guess. And we go straight over here. I could even like add some in there just to set the area properly. We could do, I don't know if that is gonna fit well in here, but I can try, yeah, maybe in here. That is fine. Yeah, that works too. Nice. So add a couple in here. And then we have the pines that we use on the other side as well. And that's more than enough. And this area is not dead anymore. Nice. All right, I like it. Oh, how's our parking situation now? Still a nightmare, but they will have to survive it. What I could do is, in roads like this, we could allow parking on it. And with parking space, there we go. Do you have any other type of roads that would allow parking in bike lane? I don't think so. I think that'll be that one. Hopefully they will use it. This can be that as well. I think here, I'll keep this one as it is. Yeah, they're starting to park in there. Good. We'll see how this goes. Now, maybe to finalize this bit in here, we have this zoning. This would be low density on this side. And then we are going high density in there, but then where do I stop? I think I'll do this over here. Kind of creating like a rough line in this area. All right, they are already building. There are some areas that definitely need some more trees in here. Can you put more under the building to help? Yeah, I can. I can do that. Let's grab buildings. And I think I'll grab this one. And over here. I added a few in there, by the way, not just one. And as we don't have any in here, all I'll do is just under this bit here, I'll add a couple as well. Now that's plenty in there. Hopefully, then you start finding the car parks, and it takes like a second for them to change the, not change, but to not find the spot where they're going and actually go to the next one. So we'll take a look in a second on how that affected things. Road small, 2-lane, 2-way, bikes and parking. Oh, thanks, Jax. I'll definitely use that. I'll definitely use that one.
DJ Tina, leaner, meaner, and full
Thank you
of,
for that.
cleaner? Full of cleaner.
I had one before, but it was actually broken. So yeah, it wasn't working very well. Did you build a city for a CS2 trailer thing? The city name looks familiar. No, I haven't done one yet. Gonna make a run line. We'll take a look at that. Let's see if it already made an effect. I think it did slightly. I think we have over here as well, so I might add a couple more in there just to help us out. In here, wait. And let's get this in this area. I think that'll be good. Don't know if I need under the hospital. Oh, actually, I'll remove this because it's outside of the hospital. If we do there, we need just one. That is, otherwise that won't fit. There we go. Okay, how are we looking? Still not great. Let's wait a little bit and see how that works. Cool. Thanks, Abe, for all the district names. All right, trees in the middle. That was the next step that we would do. So I'm actually thinking about using this. There's quite a lot of space in there. I don't see where the menu for this is, so I don't know if the trees that we have here, they are the correct ones. All right. Don't know why the menu is not showing up, but trees are trees. You can't complain about it. I think this area will be pretty open as well. So I will invest in some trees. Trees are investments, as you know it. You invest in wildlife, you invest in fresh air, all that good stuff that we need. I'll fix that one in a second. And maybe in the middle here, as it seems like we might have some space there available for us. Oh, so many people walking here. Love it. The metro, yeah, so good. I have to double check there if we have enough trains in capacity, because this area is growing, and with that, more people. I didn't put this tree in here, but it is huge. Wow, love it. Keep up the good work, guys. They are learning. They are certainly learning what to do, like this one as well. I thought there was another one that I might have messed up. I think this one, yeah. Okay, a little bit more here. Make everyone happy. Move that a little bit. Let's add something like this in here. Let's add this in here. There we go. Just to have something interesting there. And as we're doing this manually, there is a bit of space in here that we can get some nice trees in there. I love these trees because they fit almost everywhere. You have like these gaps and they just work in there, you know? Wow, this one is good to get into larger space and to fill that up quicker. There we go, a little bit of different types of trees. And I think we are good. All right, another look at parking. Oh, much better. Good. All right. That's the way. could add, we have a hotel. Yeah, we have a hotel in there as well. Can add in there. This one, yes. Duplicate. And where's the hotel in here? Right. Added a couple in here. And we should be good. Is this skyscraper bank? Nice. Let me do one more in there then. I don't think I added parking under this building. Just a little bit challenging to see what I'm doing, but you know, we can try our best there. So this one we've added. Yeah, I can see the car walking out there. Yeah, AQ, that's way better. But yeah, hiding those car parks is pretty good actually. Look at this. Oh, nice. I have a feeling that it will never be enough, you know? They always want more and more, but it our best, I would say. Alright, the back here. I'm thinking of this around here, because that's too close to the oval vault. This will be office, and the middle here will be commercial to finalize this area over there. And everything here will be residential. Very nice. Now this, let me see how this really look. I love this building, by the way, the helicopter park. Really like it. And that's like the birds with the I don't know what this is called, to be honest. The thing on top of helicopters. That's how I'll call it. Just carrying that. Looks like the birds in my garden, like they keep messing things up. But they can, like, they are allowed to do that, right? We won't complain about them. I want kind to get it. How can I describe it? To embrace the park. But at the same time, I don't know if I keep it open towards this corner or if I keep it open at the back or if I don't keep it open at all and just cover this all in trees. Maybe a monument in this area. I was looking before and these are unique buildings, right? So we do have this one. Which one is that one? The Lazare Plaza. Put it down for now. I have the disaster memorial as well. Oh, I think the disaster memorial will look much better in here. And that will kind of match a little bit more with the other buildings. Now, with that said, I need to fix a couple of things in here. This needs to align with this one. So the middle there for that is around here.
Gotta say, that last one got a hook. And that's all it took. You're listening to 90s pop.
The Brontosaurus. For millennia,
Yeah,
gentle and
that's
graceful
it.
giants roamed the earth, grazing off the lush vegetation of the time. Their mere existence transformed the landscape and made a lasting impact on our world. It's that legacy that Dino Oil is proud to continue.
Let me look at the message on YouTube because there are a couple of questions in there.
Making it the oldest form of recycling there is.
Cities Skylines is your favorite game you have? I think it is. Although I'm really enjoying Baldur's Gate 3 at the moment. Has been like a really nice surprise and a really nice game to play. So, but yeah, I think Cities Skylines is still my favorite. And I really like to play it, as you probably notice. How many Dev Diaries are left? We have 3. Yeah, we have 3. We had the 10th last week, and we have 13 in total. So 3 more left. 1 this Tuesday, and then 2 more. How good is your computer, if I may ask? You can check that on my website. I have the whole specs of my computer. It's good. I've got a new one for, especially for Cities Skylines 2. And I've built it 2 months ago, I think. Wrapping for that. But yeah, you can check that on my website. It's Tchelow.com. If not, if they'll see, the content creators will probably come up with a nice, cool looking Metro Hub. Oh yeah, really hope they do. Yeah, sorry, it took me a while to reply to the message there, but yeah, you can see all my specs on my website. I think that's the easiest way for you to get the information, so I don't mess it up as well and don't say anything wrong. It's epic. If you plan on a second playthrough, respect your companions. I don't know what you mean, Chris. I got silent for a second. I was just trying to interpret that. Was that for me or was that for Abe? All right. Let's do some ground cover in here. Can I fit this in there? Could be interesting if I can. I need prop surface. I think that's it. I don't know if that's too big. I missed the rock. Hold on. Yeah, now we try again. I think we can do it. Nice. Then we can make this work a little bit better. That's really good. All right. Maybe use this one and start filling some of the gaps in here. And then we use that one. Yep, that's good. And then what is our grass? Just not completely sure what to do at the right at the tip in there. I guess we will figure out this one. Maybe that's just like grass on the ground there. Don't need to do much more than that. And I think there was no, that's all. All right.
You've got the dial set to 90.
I just add a couple in here.
Not like Frankenstein live, like technically live, but not like you wanted it
And that's enough.
live, like
So we just cover that area as well.
this is Tina. Don't touch that dial.
Bench seats. What, the rocks? Are they bench seats? To have at the corner there. All right, yeah. Yeah, I can do this one. Yeah, I can still see what's going on there. Give them a place to relax. And yeah, away you go. All right. We're getting like a lot of green areas in today. I really love it. Oh, Baldur's Gate 3, you can respect your character and also your companions. You can respect them. But the companions, don't you have to do that in a multiplayer environment only? Or can you actually... Oh, if you talk with that guy on your camp, right? Yeah, you're right. You're losing money. No, I'm not. It just feels like that because of the industry stuff. But money is actually should actually be going up. Overall speaking, I don't think we have any problems. Yeah, the curve monitor is really nice. The website, Abe, is Tchelow.com. Yeah, can now ask the waiters. Yeah, that's the name. And I feel like if I go in here, let me see if I can find that. This. Put in there, but at the same time, I want to move it. Is that a building? Yes, it's a building. That's weird. I want to do this, and I think I have actually. This would be easier doing this one. There we go. And I think, oh, what's that called? I do have a planter network or something like that. And I never know where they are. Just because I said I just found it. I think in here we use... I have been using concrete across the city, so let's use that. Also, wrong direction. There. Just want to add something here to kind of break this concrete as well. green buildings. Let's take a look at that. There they are. A lot greener now. Look at this one. Yeah, this area is looking better with these buildings. There you go. You can also come to this park and take a look at the buildings from here. It's so green that you can barely see it. Oh, look at this river. Good luck in there. You can run CS2 with 32 gigabytes of RAM. I think it's more, a lot more than the recommended settings. I would say yes, you can do it. All right, we are missing it there. I'm sorry. Not this one. Give me 3s, please. Thank you. Want this. Yeah, that's all we need in here. I'll also add some of those because they will cover a little bit more and fill up the area much easier. That's why we have these spaces in here, just to add more trees. There's a gap. There is one more tree. That's how we do it. Ooh, some really nice places here. And okay, I think I'm done with this. Otherwise, you know me. 3 hours later, building more trees too. There you go. We need to put a speed limit in the river. Yeah, I would love to. Last time I tried, we made a mess and I'm not messing around with that again. Was too challenging as it was. We still need to do this area, but that'll be for another time. I'll answer some questions before we leave for today. But let's see. What climate is this city? That's temperate. You have no cooling on your CPU. Yeah, you need to have a fan in there. It's alright. Not everyone has the water cooler in their computer. It works. There should be at least 2 fans in your computer. One in the front and one I'll take at the back. You don't really need an IO or customer water cooling. Of course, you should have a fan on your CPU. Yeah, on CPU, and usually you have one that comes with your graphics card as well. I have plenty. I have 3 on my GPU. I have 3 for my water cooling, and I have 5 on my case. So quite a lot.
forced to close down years ago. We ordered our sign and
Cool. All right. So I think that'll be all for today. Another fabulous session, T. Appreciate you. Have a great week. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you everyone that joined. Thank you for watching. Thank you for those that send gifts. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for questions, suggestions, and having a chat. Really, it was a really nice session. I really appreciate it, and I had fun. I hope you had as well. And we'll be back. So next video on YouTube will be up on Tuesday midnight for me, maybe Monday sometime, wherever you are. That'll be the dev feature highlights for the dev diaries. And then next one will be on Wednesday. That'll be my next episode on Damascus City, my Let's Play city, which we have 745,000 people. That is amazing. And then another live stream on next Saturday, or every Saturday really, always at the same time, 2 hours ago on your local time, or 8 p.m. Australia Eastern Standard Time. So really nice to have you here, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.